And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Just McCormick back again. And first of all, I want to say Super Bowl 57 in the books as the Kansas City Chiefs win it for the second time in a number of years. Andy Reid with his second title. And in this series, we'll be seeing him with Philadelphia here in the future. But the first thing we've got to take care of is the rest of the NFC East. As first we'll take on New York, then Dallas, then Washington before we get our first bye week. And yeah, it's definitely going to be a bit of a gauntlet that we've got to run through. So Eli Manning's going to be seeing what he can do against our defense, and our offense will be trying to see what we can do against their defense. Definitely got some things we have to work on to see how well things are going to go. So let's go ahead and do something I have not done. We need to do the player awards every week. And obviously you'll see Michael Vick up there because of the outstanding game he had the first week of the season under the Lions franchise. Wilson for the Broncos, 16 tackles and a sack. Foley ends up getting 9 tackles and 2 sacks. LaDainian Tomlinson, 21 carries, 245 rushing yards, 2 rushing touchdowns, and he had a reception for 11 yards and a touchdown. While Vick was 8 for 19, 165 yards in the air, 4 passing touchdowns, 228 rushing yards, and a rushing touchdown. So that was definitely a good start to our season. We'll see if we can continue with that as our offense looks to make something happen. Let's take a look at who we are facing in week number 2, as the Giants are going to be a bit of a problem here for us in parts. Eli Manning is going to be under center here as he's being taught by Kurt Warner, former Super Bowl winning quarterback. And then Tiki Barber is going to be in the backfield taking the handoffs when he can. Then the receiving core, Ike Hilliard, one of the big targets, with Tim Carter out there as well. As Monty Toomer could also end up being a target that they will look for when need be. Then they've got Jeremy Shockey. Shockey, one of the better tight ends in the league. As their line pretty decent, as they've got Rich Schubert and Sean Brooks there to guard. This was Brooks being the rookie here in this one. Luke Pego is going to be one of the tackles, looking to see if Jared Baldwin and him can do something there. As they picked up a tackle, we got a guard. So the big guy we'll have to watch out for in this one, Michael Strahan, he's on the end, and they've got Raheem Brock as well on the other side. So running up the gut might be one of the better options for us here in this one. When it comes down to it, hopefully we'll be able to see if we can take over the offense and be able to make some advantages happen. Omar Stoudemire is going to be the big safety back of the backfield, who we will have to look out for and try to avoid if possible. But it's going to be week 2. New York Giants are going to be coming to Detroit to see what they can do against our team, and hopefully we'll be able to do some big plays here. Week 2 matchup coming up next. And here we go. Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. Lions looking to see if they can continue the winning ways, and the Giants are looking to see if they can actually make something happen with their season. Well, they've got quite a bit of offensive weapons. Their defense is definitely something that's going to need some work, as you can see Warner and Manning over there. Warner having some chats with the young guy. As last season, 1,300 yards. As you see, Ike Hilliard, last season, 43 receptions for 658 yards. So they'll be looking to see if they can make some connections today. So hopefully we'll be able to see if we can get our connections with those two guys there, Vick and Williams, as well as Santana Moss. Excuse me there, a little bit of a cough. Trying to get my days off and rest my ankle as I had a twisted ankle at work. And I'll be looking to see if I can rest up with that. At the same time, trying to bring some really good football, as we have Nick Harris out there to kick, and that's not going to happen. We'll fix that here in a minute. So I had to make some adjustments there, as Nick Harris is not the best kicker in the world, as you see with that little bad floater. So they're going to get good field position to start off here, as that'll be at the 40-yard line. Let's see how things are going to go in this game. Hopefully they'll be pretty good, as I'm looking to see if I can take advantage of their lack of experience at quarterback with Manning. I formation, strong to the left with two wideouts as Hilliard goes in motion. Manning will go back to pass. He's going to look over to the left. He's going to hit Hilliard, and that's a first down for 11. Offset I, strong left here, as Tiki Barber could be a good option. They will hand it off to Tiki, and he's going to get a good gain of 7. Offset I, two tight ends in there, as Hilliard plays tight end on the left-hand side. That's going to be a good throw over the middle. It is caught by Shockey, as he's got that one. Jeremy Shockey with his first catch of the day, as they are connecting early. Offset I left this time. Manning looking to see what he can do, as that is a handoff to Barber up the middle for a yard, as David Thornton, our big run stopper, made that happen. As they're going to do a short drop there, dump that off to the right. That is caught. Oh, 3rd and 4 here, so we got an opportunity to be able to make something happen. Back to pass here, going to throw that over the middle. Shockey's got that easy. And that's the 1st and goal, as it looks like our defense is going to give up the first score of the day. As you see, Jeremy Shockey at this point, 4th-year man out of Miami, Florida. As Manning calls signals at the 7. Finn goes in motion, and they are going to do a short drop here. That's going to be thrown to the right-hand side, out of reach of the receiver. Manning will fake the handoff there. It's going to be thrown to the right, and it's caught just shy of the goal line. And they will hand that off right, and Tiki Barber's got just enough room and speed. He's got the touchdown. So that's basically what I've been afraid of with everything is giving up that first score, but didn't mean we can't come back, as Tomlin's happy. As Tiki Barber able to get the first score of the game, a rushing touchdown from 1 yard out. As we had everybody over there, but they just ran a little wide. We'll start off with a little bit of a run from the I formation. Hopefully be able to get this going, as that'll be a good pitch out to the right, but Jones can't get free, as we couldn't get a good block there from the receiver, as that was Will Allen who got back there. He come off the block. Santana Moss just could not hang on. All right, here we go. 2nd and 14 here. Back to pass on this one. I'm going to throw that over the middle. That is Charles Rogers all day, and then there's a flag down. So, as that is going to be a personal foul face mask, and that is going to be extra 15 yards tacked on. That'll put the ball at the 46-yard line, so that was a big penalty there. As you see the guilty party, as Rogers got it, he got beaten. He was just mad. That's what it was. We'll move a man in motion, see if we can open up this side here. We'll give it to Jones, and Jones will get some room out there, as he will run one guy over and get 6 yards. We'll start off with Kevin Jones. We'll put Moss out there to see if we can get a good block out of him this time. And this will be a good handoff. Oh, Johnson gets hung up. I tried to go around the guy, but the problem was he was too far back. Will Allen out there again with a tackle. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8 now. Vick's going to fake the handoff and roll out. He's going to roll all the way out, and he'll get the first down. Big first down there for the Lions. All right, back to pass here on this one. He's going to launch that to the left-hand side. Santana Moss has got it, and it's in there for a touchdown. That's the connection I want. Michael Vick has got that arm to get that ball downfield. Santana Moss just wide open, and they could not stop him. They brought the blitz. Thankfully, Jones was in front of it, made that catch, and then they just could not stop. Will Allen got beat on that one for certain. So after that, Lions are going to tie this ball game up. Didn't take us near as long, but that helped out as Hansen will kick this one between the uprights, up in and good. So 6 plays, 50 yards. And that gives us a tie ball game once again. Single back for the Giants as they're going to hand that off, and Tiki's going to get it, and he gets hung up. Hung up at the line, and that's going to be Boss Bailey that makes that tackle. 2 tight ends to the right here. Single back for the Giants, and Manning is going nowhere. As Dan Wilkinson stepped up, Manning tried to take off, and he ran straight into Dan Wilkinson for the sack. As you see here, 81.5 career sacks for Dan Wilkinson so far in his career. As they go back to pass, they'll throw that one. That one nearly picked off. Everybody was over there. We'll try this strong counter trap and see what we can do here on this one. Going to give this one to Larry Johnson. Johnson's going to go nowhere. Loss of 4 on that one. All right. Larry Johnson so far with loss of 8 yards, so he's not done much. We've not been able to open things up for him, but it's all right. Tie ball game after 1 quarter, 7 all. All right, we're going to toss this out, and Johnson's going to go nowhere again. He might have lost another yard there, 3rd and 15. All right, and 3rd and 15 now, and and they came straight down the middle. That is going to be a sack. So 3 and Joseph with that one, William Joseph, as our left guard has been a problem. And they're going to hand that off going the other way, and Tiki Barber will get a yard. Tracked down there, Boss Bailey was over there for certain. Back to pass here, as that is going to be dumped off left, and that's caught. Ike Hilliard's got that. That's first down. Formation 3 wide for the Giants, as that is going to be thrown in. Boss Bailey in front of it. Single back with bunch to the right, as they're going to throw that deep, and that is caught. Jeremiah Trotter's got an interception. So Jeremiah Trotter comes out with a big one. Nice play by him as Manning throws an interception. As Trotter was over there on Shockey, and he tried to go to Shockey, but Ike Hilliard had to make the stop there. All right, let's see what the rollout does here. And we got to throw that quick. And that is going to be out of reach of Moss. I just tried to fire that one quickly, but I could have lobbed it. So 2nd down. And we'll throw that to Alexander. He's going to get it. And that is going to be a first down. Going to go fake right. Johnson is going nowhere. They've got penetration today. So our run game is not looking like what it needs to be. Chukwara on the penetrating tackle for a loss. They have got a number of them now. Every time I put Larry Johnson in, he loses yards. So maybe that's a problem. We'll try a strong wide trap here. We've got to get some run game going, as that is going to be a good handoff. Jones will get positive yards, and that's it. All right, 3rd and 13 now. We've got to figure out what to do here. Vick's going to roll out, and he's going to find nothing but trouble. They are containing my quarterback. That is a problem here, and that is a good little sack, as that was Rossum that come back there and made that one happen. They've not seen a lot of success lately. Split back shotgun here, as they will toss this out to the left, and Tiki's going nowhere. Boss Bailey back there for a tackle for loss. He's got a number of those. 2nd and 12 now, as the run games are not really working out so far for either team. Back to pass here for Manning. He's going to dump that off and shock. He can't handle it. Incomplete. 3rd and 12 now, as they're going in a doubles package. As that is going to be a good throw deep, and that is in and out of the hands. Might have been deflected by Dre Bly, but it is incomplete and 4th down. Let's put 3 tight ends on this right-hand side and see if we can cause an overload. As that is going to be a good handoff. We'll get wide, and Jones is going to plow through one guy. He's going to have the biggest carry of the day for us, as that was about 12, maybe 13. Kevin Jones will take us to the 2-minute warning with that nice play. That's one of the playbook formations I picked up from the Patriots. So Bill Belichick's genius showing through here with that little run. We'll move Schlesinger over here. That'll be a good toss out there. We'll get something out of it, but not quite what I was hoping for. Back to, I'm going to fake the handoff there. Going to throw that, and Alexander was targeted, but he was under a lot of pressure. All right, we're going to try one last audible here, and then we're going to hike it. We'll roll out to the right. Vick has got all day. We're going to run this one and run out of bounds. 1:28 left in the half, as we will switch this up. I'm going to roll out left on this one. Going to dump that off to the left. Rogers has got it, and he'll be taken out of bounds. 1:23 left, and the clock is now stopped. Back to pass here on this one. Go throw that right. That's going Reggie Swinton. He'll step out of bounds. So Swinton with a catch now. Back to pass on this. Swinton will be open again, and we'll just run out of bounds. We'll take advantage of that. Switch plays here. See what I got. Swinton may be our guy right now, as they're going to move nobody over there. Back to pass on that. Swinton's open again. He's got it, and he's close. We'll call timeout. Why not? Give us plenty of time to think on this. We need to move 3 tight ends over here. 7 seconds left, and I'm going to have to hike this quick. I'm going to hand that off, and that's going to be Kevin Jones in their touchdown. Good little block there on the end, as we were able to find room for the end zone. So our run game is starting to percolate a little bit. Don't have many yards right now, but we've got something going. Kevin Jones able to get that handoff, and he's been the only one that's got positive yards. Larry Johnson has been struggling, as he now has 19 yards and a touchdown. Ball's going to be at the 19-yard line. Giants now, as you see the possessions, they had the first touchdown, but ever since, they punt, then they throw an interception, then they punt again. So the interception definitely did not help them out. As it's gonna be time to see if we can do something defensively. First and 10, the 19, single back for Manning as he's going to throw that to Shockey, who's able to catch that in traffic. 3 wide, now they got one tight end to the left, single back. Manning back to pass, he's going to dump that off left, that is caught. They get a yard, but they will stop the clock with 41 seconds. So I don't know if that was good or bad. As you see Manning's chart right now, he's got 8 completions. He's thrown quite a bit of passes, but they do not need to abandon the run game, as Tiki Barber has been doing pretty good for him. 2 tight ends to the right, single back for the Giants, as they're going to hand that off to Tiki, and they will listen to me, as that is a good tackle. Shotgun for Manning. Back to pass here, and he's going to throw that one over the middle and then finds nobody. As they're going to see what they can do with 33 seconds as Wilkinson nearly got back there. And he missed him, and that's going to be a timeout for the Giants. Giants are trying to move the football as they now make into Lion territory. Back to pass there for Manning, and then that's going to be... Apparently that went off a lineman, and that's what happened. So we will decline that one. A few seconds left here, and then we'll hike the ball. That's going to be a good handoff, but Johnson will lose about a yard. That's okay. End of the half. Lions have the lead over the Giants right now, 14-7. It's been hard fought, as it's been a mix between good defense and not so good offense on both ends. So be interesting to see what the stats are showing here for both teams, as the Giants have a turnover right now. That's one of the big pictures. Lions, 160 total yards, 37 rushing yards, 123 passing yards. So they're definitely doing much better than the 102 of the Giants. As you see, Boss Bailey's been all over the field. Dan Wilkinson, Joseph, and Rossum, all 3 with sacks today. Vick with 123 passing yards, a touchdown. Eli Manning only with 85 yards in the air today. But Tiki Barber and Kevin Jones both with rushing touchdowns in this game, as they've both been able to get close. Santana Moss with 39 yards of total offense, and he's got a passing touchdown. Then you see Joseph Jefferson, 3 tackles on the day. He's definitely been around to where he needs to be able to make those plays happen. As so far it's been Vick. Vick has not been able to run the ball like we took advantage of in the first game against the Bears, but this time it's just been the fact that he's been able to use his arm, and we've been able to run the ball every so often to be able to make things happen. Vick has been pretty much doing a bunch of the short passes I like making, and Reggie Swinton definitely came across where we needed him, and he helped advance the football to get us that second touchdown. You see Vick 7 for 9 on the day, so much better than what he did in the first outing in week 1 against the Bears. As we return to Ford Field, getting ready for the next half of football. Now that I've got my off days, I'm definitely going to be trying to see if I can at least get a couple videos out. Our next game will be against the Cowboys, so hopefully we'll be able to do something against them as well, as this will be a big kick. We'll let that go, and it will go out of bounds. Touchback. As you see, the possessions for us, touchdown, then we punt, we had a fumble, and then a touchdown, and then we let the half go from there, as we were really able to get some things going. So let's try and see if we can continue the run game here. Try and put Larry Johnson back in there because he is our power our power mix between power and speed. Let's put Schlesinger back there. All right, here we go. We're going to go to the power right, and this is going to be a huge run as Larry Johnson's got some positive yards. That was a good call there. It was a good thing I did not move my guy. We'll try that again. Johnson will get the handoff. This time he's got nowhere to go. Gonna see if the rollout may work here, but not certain. Gonna roll out to the left. And Vick is just gonna have to run. We'll just take it out of bounds. 3rd and 3 now. As Vick has got 33 yards on the day so far. I'm going to roll out again, and this time to the right. Vick will slide down. Well, he tried to, and he gets nailed. So 1st down for Vick and the Lions. Put Kevin Jones in there this time. See if Jones can do something with it here. That was some good penetration there. All right, Vick is going to roll out to the right, and he's got to run. He'll slide down. That's a good gain. About 8 that time. Back to pass on this one. Oh, Vick has got to run, and he's going nowhere because we run into our guard. And that is going to be a sack. 1st and 10 now for the Giants. They're looking to see if they can make something happen. And there goes Tiki. He'll get 4. They're going to hand that off again. As Tiki's going to get free of one guy. He might have got another yard or 2. Back to pass here for Manning. He's going to throw that one, and that is caught, but shy of the marker. There was Fernando Bryant that got over there and made that tackle. Beautiful tackle by him. Trying to give Johnson some more yards here in this game because I like Johnson. I just don't want to. I don't want to fully rely on one guy in this offense. That's going to be a good handoff there. Johnson could not cut it upfield fast enough. We'll move Alexander over there, see if he can lead block here. 2nd and 10, see what we got this time, and that's going to be a good block. A good little block as we were able to cut back upfield. I saw him coming across there, and I figured that it was going to be a good one. We will fake like we've been doing the same thing all day. They're not going to bite on it, though, as Jones is going to get a yard out of there, but not everything we needed. That I formation here is Manning will throw that one deep, and Shockey unable to reel that one in, incomplete. Single back with 2 tight ends to the left will give you a good chance for a run here, and they do run. As Boss Bailey makes the tackle. 3rd and 7 now. And they're going to go with a bunch over there on the right-hand side. 3rd and 7 with single back. Back to pass from Manning. He's looking. Fires it right, and that is caught. Ike Hilliard with another catch as he's able to get that one. That is probably the first completion past 10 yards that Manning has had all day today as Dan Wilkinson got double teamed. He had some good coverage over there, but the defender just got beat as Manning now 11 for 20, 102 yards and a pick. As that is going to be a short throw to the right. Hilliard, I think it's Hilliard. No, that was, I think Saunders, I believe was his name. A big package here. 2 tight ends in their I formation. And they're going to actually throw this. Didn't expect it. But Joseph Jefferson, he was paying attention. See if we can go with a strong toss this time. Might be able to see if we can get something out of Larry Johnson here. As we'll move Schlesinger out. He's going to be able to do nothing. I'm going to roll out left. Vick has got room, and he's going to run it as he'll dive for the first down. Michael Vick made that happen. 6 rushes, 61 yards now for him. And now just under 6 minutes to go in the game as Vick will go out. He'll throw that left. Rogers has got it, and he will extend first down. 12-yard gain on that one. As Michael Vick 8 for 10 on the day, 135 yards and a touchdown. And we're going to toss this one out. Larry Johnson will get positive yards there. They're not going to let me have this one. Might be able to see if we get Rogers here on this corner route, and yeah, we got him, Charles Rogers. I don't know what coverage they were trying to run there, but there was something wrong. I came in this game concerned about our defense because it's a bit of a low-rated defense, but we've made some plays as Manning will go back to pass, and that is off the hands of Ike Hilliard. He couldn't handle it. As you look at Manning's numbers, he's got, I believe, 13 completions now. 12, excuse me. 12 completions, but he's thrown a lot more passes than he probably should have in this game. As it is going to be 2nd and 10 now. Single back, trips to the left. As that is back to pass for Manning. He's going to throw that, and that is deflected in and out of the hands of Ike Hilliard as Jefferson was in his grill. 3rd and 10 now. Manning back to pass, and he's going to throw that deep, and that's going to be over the head of Ward. And now they're in the precarious position of having to go for it on 4th and 10 on their own 20. As they've got 3 wide. Ike Hilliard at the tight end spot. Back to pass from Manning. That is going to be deflected and incomplete. Dre Bly was over there, and Manning has not connected enough with his team to be able to make things happen as he's still trying to figure out how to be a good quarterback, as that one just knocked around, never got to the receiver. So it's going to be turnover on downs, and the Giants are in a lot of trouble now. 4:30 left in the game as Larry Johnson will get the toss here. He'll get a block, and he'll get 3 yards out of his head to fight hard for that. Put 3 tight ends on this right-hand side, see if we can get something opened up here. As Johnson will get the handoff. He's going to find, Jones will get it, excuse me. I thought I had Johnson in there, and that's going to be a first down. They're going to give it to us. 1st and goal. Kevin Jones able to make that happen as they try to spread their line to kind of adjust here. As there's going to be a big handoff. Johnson's got room. Can he get it? Yes, he does. Larry Johnson lunges for the end zone. Touchdown, Lions. And the Lions fans are definitely happy about this one, as Larry Johnson, the guy we picked up in the first season, had some problems, but he was able to Superman lunge his way forward. 10 yards and a touchdown as Stoudemire could not stop him. High formation now for the Giants. They've got to try to make a lot happen in a little bit of time, and Dan Wilkinson got back there, but Manning shook him off. Dre Bly made the stop as they made a 4-yard pass play happen, as that is going to be incomplete. Going to see what we can do this time, as that is going to be a good handoff. to the grass. 4th and 12. He's going to go down and go down hard. Manning unable to get that one off. I don't know why I said handoff either, but 4th and 12 now as Manning goes back to pass. Throws that one to Ike Hilliard, and that is in and out of the hands. Incomplete, and that is another turnover on downs. The Giants giving us very short field position as Manning tried to dump that off. Hilliard was over there, but as soon as he got hit, he dropped it. That would have been short of the marker anyway. So let's see how this works out. As that's going to be a handoff, and Johnson goes back up the gut through all that mass of bodies, and he somehow found 3 yards. 2nd and 7 now. And that's going to be a good handoff. Got a block there, but Johnson will get back to the line. That's it. Try Wings Joker one more time. See if we can spring our guy. 2-minute warning, so this should be the last play for us unless the Giants just turn the ball over again. 3rd and 7. If we got to take a field goal here, so be it. I'll take it. That's going to be a good handoff there. Johnson's going to get a block. He'll make a good enough move there to stretch it out. 1st down. As Larry Johnson on the season only 67 yards and a touchdown. But he's been doing pretty good today. As we'll toss this one out, and that is going to be Johnson getting trapped in the backfield as they will call timeout. That's their 2nd timeout. We'll give this to Jones and see if Jones can go up the gut here. 1:50 left in the game. And Jones will get the handoff, and he's going to get pinballed around there. As the Giants called their last timeout. We can just get that edge. We can get this. 3rd and goal here. As Jones, he'll get the handoff. He's got room, and he's got the end zone. As they could not pursue him, Larry Johnson finds the end zone again. The Lions are pouring it on. Larry Johnson able to get around that left-hand side. The Giants just got clustered right there behind the tight end. And now Johnson with 35 yards and his 2nd touchdown of the game. 1st and 10. Giants are going to short drop, and that is going to be deflected and knocked down. Fernando Bryant in front of that one, as he has been a bright spot for this defense ever since we started this franchise. As you see Manning's completions, he's got 13 now, but he's thrown the ball about 20 times, so numbers are not on his side right now. Back to pass here from Manning, as he'll throw that one deep, and that is intended for Shockey, but there was way too many blue jerseys over there. Single back, and that is going to be a good little spin move by Wilkinson, but he couldn't get back there fast enough. That's a good catch for a short 6, but still not enough for the 1st down. So 4th and 4 now. Back to pass for Eli. He's going to throw that one deep, and Fernando Bryant is in front of it. Somebody was anyway, so that's a turnover on downs. They have given us the football 3 times in a row in their own territory around the 20-yard line. As, yes, that was Fernando Bryant that made that one. As that toss is going to make it all the way out. Johnson's going to have room. And he's got the 1st down. Larry Johnson got us another 1st down, and that's going to end the football game, as the Giants are going to end the day allowing just under 300 yards. As Allen and Slaughter brought him down. That's the end of the game. Lions win. And what looks like a dominating factor, it could have been, it might not have been, but 35-7 the final score. as the Giants basically gave us 3 possessions right there in their own territory by turnovers on downs. And the Lions able to extend the lead, and they win it. Hard-fought game for the most part, but eventually the Lions just poured it on right there at the end to win this one. Giants fall as the Lions able to get 298 yards total offense today, 142 yards rushing, 156 passing, and the Giants only had 145 total yards on the day. As you can see, Joseph Jefferson's interception that he had. As Michael Vick ends the day with 156 yards, 2 touchdowns in the air, as we were able to make a lot of things happen. You see a second touchdown pass there to Charles Robinson, or Charles Rogers, excuse me. Yeah. Rogers able to get 59 yards on the day and a touchdown. As you see a lot of huge plays in this one. Larry Johnson able to find the end zone a couple times as we were able to feed him the football and get him in there. All the turnovers that the Giants gave to us pretty much just padded our lead, and that was it. Funny enough, no field goals in this day, as the Giants end up scoring first, and then after we got the lead, never looked back. As you see, player of the game, Michael Vick, he's going to end the day with 9 pass completions out of 11 attempts, so not much of a miss for him today. 156 yards and 2 touchdowns. We did not even need to rely on his legs like we normally do. So it was good to see that was the case here. As we check out the final numbers, Eli Manning is going to end the day with a pathetic 27.2 rating, 14 for 33, 42% completion, 119 yards, but he had 2 interceptions, while Michael Vick had 2 touchdowns, 156 yards. He was 9 for 11, 82% on the day with a 158.3 rating, so very good for him. Larry Johnson with the most carries today, as he averaged just over 2 yards a carry, but he did what he needed to, 44 yards, as Jones got 13 for 37, Tiki Barber 10 for 27 on the day, and he had their only touchdown, while Michael Vick had 6 carries for 61 yards. Basically today, he just continued our drives, as Ike Hilliard, the most catches, 5 for 39 on the day. Jeremy Shockey, 4 for 51, and Saunders had 4 for 25. Charles Rogers ends the day with 4 for 59 yards and a touchdown. Reggie Swinton on that one drive, 3 catches, 31 yards, and was able to help us advance to get another score. And then Carter with a catch, ended up having 4 yards on the day there. Sean Alexander, I believe it's Sean Alexander. He had a catch for 27 yards. Santana Moss, 1 for 39 yards and a touchdown, and that definitely helped us open things up. Defensively, Giants all over the place. Allen, Chukwara, and Sparks each with a lot of tackles in this one. 8, 8, and 6 for Sparks. Bailey had 6 tackles for us, as Stoudemire had 5 tackles on the day. Williams and Jefferson had 4 tackles. Slaughter and Lehman had 3 tackles. Cousins, Robbins, and a host of others with a couple of tackles as well in this one. The sacks go to Joseph Rossum as well as Robbins for the Giants, and then 1 sack there for Porcher and 1 sack for Wilkinson, as they were able to make something happen. Interceptions on the day. Joseph Jefferson, one of our free agent pickups that we got, he had 1, and Jeremiah Trotter, one of the first pickups we had in our franchise, he ends up getting an interception as well. And I appreciate everybody watching today. It was really, really good seeing the team come together like this. So I'm just very happy that it happened. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. And may God bless you. I'll see you next time.